Welcome to Meditation Relaxation channel. Today in this video I will share 5 meditation tips. Number 1. Buddhist meditation. Number 2. Chakra meditation basics. Number 3. Controlling anger by meditation. Number 4. Creating new experiences through meditation. Number 5. Different and helpful things to know about meditation. Now see the details. Buddhist meditation. Remember those Chinese martial art movies that feature monks with their heads shaved off? Well, those folks practice Buddhism, which is a spiritual movement designed to make the person find the true nature of life. At the heart of this is meditation, which is the means of making this possible. But to understand Buddhist meditation, you have to know that Buddhism itself is centered on the Four Noble Truths. First, we have to realize that there is suffering in the world which happens because of our ignorance and our desires. When we do understand ourselves, we can finally find a way to end this suffering. Those who find the answer have reached a state of nirvana. This then leads us to the core of Buddhist meditation, which is the practice of the Eightfold Path. These virtues namely are the right action, right concentration, right effort, right livelihood, right mindfulness, right speech, right thought, and right view. The proceedings of Buddhist meditation are based on 2 things. The first is called samatha, which means tranquility, and the second is called vipassana, which means mindfulness. Let's talk about this a little further. Samatha meditation involves a lot of breathing, which is designed to develop concentration, detachment, equanimity, and happiness. There are 40 samatha meditations, and each teaches the mind to focus on a single object to produce various states of tranquility. Vipassana meditation, on the other hand, develops self-understanding by being able to comprehend the things that are going inside one's head. By practicing this regularly, you will soon develop wisdom, which makes you free from all suffering. But do you have to be a follower of Buddhism in order to practice this kind of meditation? The answer is no, even if this technique is based on the doctrines of this religion and revolves around concentration and mind control. For those who would like to get into Buddhist meditation, the first thing you have to do is find a quiet place where you can do this without being disturbed. Next, get a nice soft pillow or cushion to sit on if the floor is not that comfortable for you. Now, let your hands rest on your lap with the palms facing upward. It's hard to stay in this position for 5 minutes or more, so don't be afraid to make a few slight adjustments. The important thing is that you are comfortable the way you are. Then it is time to close your eyes and concentrate on your breathing. Anybody can do this, but there are 4 proper ways of doing it. You can inhale and exhale long, inhale and exhale short and exhale long, or inhale long and exhale short. It will take some time before you get the hang of things. Don't forget to relax all your muscles so your mind and body is able to act as one. Buddhist meditation is just one of the many techniques around that can help relieve you from stress, make you think better, to have a better outlook in life, and do all sorts of things that will improve your overall physical health. If you appreciate what Buddhist meditation can do, you can already invest in cushions, prayer beads, incense, and a few other accessories. It is optional, so don't think that just because they are not around, that your experience is not a fruitful one. Chakra meditation basics. Chakra meditation is one of the more popular meditation techniques used today. Its philosophy is based upon the discovery or the search of the chakras. A chakra can be considered as an energy point or force in the body that tries to govern different physical, mental, and spiritual functions in an individual. It is the practice of awakening the chakra in the body that is the aim of chakra meditation. According to the practice of chakra meditation, there are 7 chakras located in the different parts of the body. Each one governs different bodily functions and may also provide different benefits when awakened through meditation. One of the chakra is the Muladhara, or the root place. This chakra is located somewhere in the cervix in women and in the perineum in men. It is said to govern the skeletal and the excretory system of the body. The Muladhara may also affect the sense of smell as well as the legs and the cervix. Attributes to it include the basic life force, material attachment, procreation, and response to stimuli of labor for women. Another of the 7 chakras is the Swadhisthana, or place of one's abode. It can be located somewhere at the tip of the spinal column. It is said to affect the urinary system, such as the kidney and the bladder. Other bodily systems that this chakra may affect include the reproductive system, such as the ovaries, fallopian tube and the uterus in women, and the testes and prostate gland in men. Attributes connected to this chakra include the sense of taste, the ability to analyze, a balanced sex drive, high fertility and no fear of water. The 3rd chakra is the Manipura, or the city of sparkling jewels. This chakra is located in the spinal column somewhere in the lumbar junction of the 1 lira and T12 vertebrae. It is said to affect the digestive system, the adrenal glands, as well as the sympathetic and the parasympathetic systems of the body. This chakra is attributed to power, ego, self-confidence, strength and good assimilation and digestion. The 4th chakra is the Anahata, or unstruck. This chakra is located in the spinal column somewhere in the center of the chest. It is said to affect the cardiovascular, respiratory system as well as the muscular system. This chakra is attributed to a person's emotions, relationships, love, and ability to express oneself through the arts. If this chakra is afflicted in the body, it is said to lead to respiratory disorders, heart problems, and low immunity. It may also lead to a person having fear of loneliness, experience some form of emotional imbalance and the inability to maintain friends. There is also the Vishuddha chakra, or purification. It is located in the spinal column somewhere at the C7 vertebrae. It is said to affect the thyroid and parathyroid glands, as well as the function of the throat, including the voice, ears, sense of hearing. Attributes to this chakra include the transformation of thoughts into speech, better ability to speak or sing, and the acute sense of hearing. If afflicted, this chakra may cause thyroid imbalance, restriction in the voice, as well as the inability to comprehend and understand. The Ajna, or command chakra, is said to be located in the mid-center of the brain somewhere at the top of the spinal cord. It governs the autonomic nervous system, pineal gland, and the pituitary gland. This chakra is also said to be attributed to the sense of intuition, higher level of mind and wisdom that is beyond normal intellect. The Sahasrara, or the 1000 chakra, is said to have various positions according to different ancient texts, but is usually found at the base of scalp. It is said to control no specific bodily system, but has the overall control of the brain. The knowledge of the 7 chakras is the basic in better understanding chakra meditation. Controlling anger by meditation. I have never really thought of myself as an angry person. I would always do whatever I could to try and help someone out, nor did I do anything that would hurt someone's feelings, or I would try as hard as I could not to. Every month we struggled to get by, but I really didn't complain. I was just happy that we did have the money to pay our bills and have a place to live, even though we barely had enough to survive on after paying the bills. Meditation is very much needed in most people's lives, no doubt about that. Even after all that, I did not get angry. That changed last week. I really had to meditate to myself when I went with my sister to the doctor last week. My sister is a very hard worker. She never misses work unless it is absolutely necessary. Last year my sister had become sick, and finally, after being so weak, she went to the doctor. He put her in the hospital and gave her 4 bags of blood and said she had pneumonia. I just couldn't understand, how do you lose blood by having pneumonia? As I meditated thinking about last year, I was not prepared to hear what the doctor was going to say as my sister and I were driving to the doctor. You see, my sister got sick again. She nearly collapsed at work and was taken to the hospital. This time she needed 5 bags of blood. She would keep telling me she was anemic. After the hospital did a CT scan on her, they said she needed to go to her lung doctor immediately. That's where my sister and I were going. My sister never wants me to worry, so she never told me anything and did not want me to go in the room with her when she went in to see the doctor. After I meditated on this, I decided when they called her name I would go back with her, and that's exactly what I did. The doctor came in, and you could see immediately the concern on his face. He's starting reading the results of her CT scan. He was reading something about her lungs. He talked about something growing in her nodules and spreading to her lymph nodes. He wasn't saying it was cancer, but I knew by what he was reading it was. I didn't want to scare my sister, so meditating to myself while he was talking, I asked, what does all this mean? Instead of asking is it cancer, I asked, could it be cancer? His response was, yes ma'am. She has to go for a biopsy in a couple of days to see how far it has progressed. I really find myself angry at this point because she has never smoked a day in her life, and here she is 49 years old with lung cancer. So instead of worrying for the next couple of days and getting angry, I simply practice meditation by praying that God please heal my sister. Creating new experiences through meditation. How can you change what you believe when the experiences you have had has convinced you otherwise? The simple answer to that is to create a new experience. The best way for you to get that new experience is to meditate about how you can change the way you respond to what happens. The new response will create new results, which you will then experience it as a new reality. To reach your goal of happiness, you have to act as though the following statement is true. Everything that happens to me is the best possible thing that can happen to me. Meditating to help turn a bad situation into something good can be as easy as 1 + 1 = 2. Acting as though what happens to you is the best possible thing that can happen to you plus the new results just equals happiness in your life. When you are convinced of the truth that not everything that happens is the best thing that can happen, life will begin to be much more fun. It is like opening a new channel to happiness. All you need to know when meditating is happiness is there, waiting just for you. All you need to do is follow the formula that creates it. You have to remember also that unhappiness is also out there, waiting just for you. The way you respond through meditation will determine which one you will be experiencing in your life. It is not necessary to have all the ingredients of a project in hand at the outset. They will come at the appointed time. It's only important that you move forward with the project that you have started until that appointed time comes. With the energy you create through meditation by moving forward, as if you had the money to start your project, you actually put into motion a start of events that will lead you to your success. Your actions create an energy that draws in the necessary ingredients of your project you'd have ventured into. Everything that you need for your venture is, in actuality, already out there, waiting for you. You only need to draw on what is needed. There is really nothing more to all of this other than just you remembering to keep an open mind and find that peace that is buried deep within you. The result that comes with meditation that causes you to experience happiness, which then proves to you that this is how things really do work, and this leads you to soon believe that not everything does indeed happen for your benefit. When you realize that is true, that is when the deep sighs of relief will come, and that meditation can certainly help you see the light. The internet is a really great place to find out all of the information that you would need about meditation in case you are interested in learning more about it for your own benefits. This is very important for you to consider doing because it will relieve you from so much stress circulating throughout your life each and every day. Try practicing meditation as often as you can because you are really going to benefit from it. Different and helpful things to know about meditation. Relaxation techniques are a great way to help your pursuit to reduce stress. Relaxation isn't just about peace of mind or enjoying a hobby. Relaxation is a process that decreases the wear and tear of life's challenges on your mind and body. Whether you have a lot of stress in your life or you've got it under control, you can benefit from learning relaxation techniques. Learning basic meditation relaxation techniques isn't hard. Explore these simple relaxation techniques to get you started on de-stressing your life and improving your health. There are ample of sources of stress in the world nowadays. As the old saying goes, there's no need to look for trouble, because trouble will find you all on its own. All of us have troubles and worries. Along with all these stresses, few of us even have time to kick back and relax. If you suffer from anxiety, and did you wish to ease that anxious moods you have and feel relaxed for a while, there are a number of relaxations techniques you have that you take a little time and are highly effective, which you can done anywhere, even at work. If I were to find a perfect relaxation techniques, I would prefer to make a fortune sharing with others. In those, there are a lot of great ideas, and these ideas published in different places, but it seems no one got it gold. I know that the people around me seem to be more and more stressed as time goes along. More people tried many relaxation techniques, but they only find nothing works for them. There are many different things you can try, but you may have to search for a while before you find something that works for you. Performing breathing can be therapeutic, and with enough practice, can become your standard way of breathing. To breathe with the diaphragm, one must draw air into the lungs in a way which will expand the stomach and not the chest. It is best to perform these breaths as long, slow intakes of air, allowing the body to absorb all of the inhaled oxygen while simultaneously relaxing the breather. To do this comfortably, it is often best to loosen tight-fitting pants, belts, skirts, as these can interfere with the body's ability to intake air. The old-fashioned remedy of breathing slowly into a paper bag works amazingly well to relax you and restore proper breathing. Another version of this relaxation technique involves taking slow, deep breaths. At first, you may find you need to force yourself to breathe slowly, but persist and you'll soon be back to normal. And bear in mind that some people, especially those with significant psychological problems and a history of abuse, may experience feelings of emotional discomfort during relaxation exercises. Although this is rare, if you experience emotional discomfort during relaxation exercises, stop what you're doing and consider talking to your healthcare professional. Some relaxation techniques will work for some people, while some will leave others feeling cold. Write down all of your ideas and move through your list one at a time. This may help you find relaxation techniques that work best for you and your lifestyle. I know that the people around me seem to be more and more stressed as time goes along. More people tried many relaxation techniques, but they only find nothing work for them. There are many different things you can try, but you may have to search for a while before you find something that works for you. Performing breathing can be therapeutic, and with enough practice, can become your standard way of breathing. To breathe with the diaphragm, one must draw air into the lungs in a way which will expand the stomach and not the chest. It is best to perform these breaths as long, slow intakes of air, allowing the body to absorb all of the inhaled oxygen while simultaneously relaxing the breather. To do this comfortably, it is often best to loosen tight-fitting pants, belts, skirts, as these can interfere with the body's ability to intake air. The old-fashioned remedy of breathing slowly into a paper bag works amazingly well to relax you and restore proper breathing. Another version of this relaxation technique involves taking slow, deep breaths. At first, you may find you need to force yourself to breathe slowly, but persist and you'll soon be back to normal. Meditation can help you throughout your entire life,